Lots of great games based on the Star Wars films have been made over the past 40 years. Some are based off memorable scenes like the Rogue Squadron games, while others build their own lore to create new adventures like Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. But among the pod races and lightsaber duels, some creators took the franchise in strange new directions. Watch with me as we look at the 5 strangest Star Wars games that have ever been made. Number 5. Star Wars Masters of Terrascasi. A one-on-one fighting game does make sense on the surface. Though this game came out prior to the supercharged duels of the prequels, the chance to pit Luke against Vader again was very exciting. But Luke against Leia? What about Luke against that one guard in Jabba's palace? Ever hear of Mara Jade or Jodo Kast? Maybe you're lucky like me and read Timothy Zahn novels in the 1990s, but I'm sure there were more than a few children wondering who these people were. Number 4. Star Wars Demolition. Now on to a different kind of combat. There are as many games about flying an X-Wing as there are films, but instead this time we are limited to the famous ground vehicles of the Star Wars universe. Poor Boba Fett has to leave Slave 1 in the parking lot and fight only using his jetpack, trapped in a small arena for Jabba the Hutt's amusement. That's right, there's even an attempt to make sense out of an AT-ST fighting Darth Maul on a speeder bike as the result of pod racing being banned. Number 3. Star Wars Super Bombad Racing. Alright, maybe you want something a little more peaceful. Fly through a variety of settings from the then recent Star Wars Episode 1 with your cranially enhanced characters. One question, does Darth Maul's bottom half get its own secret vehicle? He probably uses bricks on the pedals. Number 2. Angry Birds Star Wars. I can't be that outraged by what ultimately is a competent execution of the Angry Birds formula. However, I think they actually should have gone farther with adding in the Angry Birds formula to Star Wars. If anything, I don't think they went far enough in this Star Wars version of the popular Rovio game. Why not Luke Skyfeather? Darth Oinker? The Death Feeder? People, there are dozens and dozens of puns left on the table that could have been used here. And lastly, number 1, Connect Star Wars. Honestly, 2/3 of Connect Star Wars is a normal but unexciting game. That is, until you reach the Galactic Dance-Off. Picture this, The Empire Strikes Back. Han Solo has been captured by the Empire and is set to be frozen in carbonite. As he enters the room, he surveys the scene. The music is pumping? That's right, you've never truly experienced Star Wars until you've danced it. And with the power of Microsoft's Kinect, you can follow along as any sense of dignity these films have left is obliterated. I'm Solo, I'm Han Solo, I'm Han Solo, I'm Han Solo, Solo. I will personally pay you $50 if you show the scene to Harrison Ford to gauge his reaction.